We do have the 8th of April, a solar eclipse. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you so much for being here. If you have questions for me, for you guys, anything that you would like to comment, if you think this content is valuable and you would like to do more videos like that, please comment, like, and share to support us to be on the feed. And also do that with any other spiritual person that you like online so we can all support each other. Okay. I will love for you to tap into my energy, give C says, and to see what guides would like to say. Okay, let me start with that, and then in between I will show you about this code I do have for here. So let me see. Let me ask first that all that is shared comes from the highest, the easiest, and the best, and is in divine order and alignment, and whoever it is attracted to this live stream, that I may have something valuable to share so we can all grow and connect. Okay, see? Hold on. I'm seeing that you are unleashed an aspect of you that hold you back, and this is a time for you to contemplate. We do have, okay, we do have Mercury retrograde, and we do have an eclipse, and then we will have the conjunction with Uranus Jupiter. So there's a lot of changes, and there's a lot of movement in the grids collectively on Earth. We're being streamed by information. So this time for you to, I'm seeing like observing all that happens for you to know, okay, this is how my guides confirm to me like a yes. They kind of pinch me like, say it. Okay. And this is a time for you to take a moment to observe what is going on around you so you can acknowledge and be aware about what you're streaming from within and dissolve a parallelism between what you can see and what you can observe within to find harmony and balance. Hi, good says, let me see if I can go back. Oh yes, I can go back. I hope this helped, and let me do a little bit of light language if that's okay for you to connect to you. I'm seeing that you have a ring of green and indigo blue around you in your aura. So if you would like to receive it, or anyone else that would like to receive energy transfer from your guides, let's just breathe in and said, I am open to receive what is available for me, the highest, the easiest, and the best. Leke te kiara koro bare teria se ne nere kiara koro. Teriara bara koro teri kiara isa kan neriete. This is Earth Council of Light. Tasako koba kete kiara koro nere sara tere. Sense that you receive, if you are open, and you integrate with ease and grace. Okay, let me go with the next. If you would like to ask a question to you guys, challenge me to challenge. Oh, my language got entangled. Just give me a second. If you would like a reading, if you have questions for me that I may be able to answer, if you would like a light language transmission or hear a light language, please stab your comment. Let me know if you think this is valuable content. Like and share. And let me go with my third eye open. So if I misspell your name, forgive me. But it's Hi God, I think. I would love for you to tap into my energy too. Okay. The question, the more specific it is, the easier that the answer will be. But if it's general, a general answer will come. Okay, let me see. You guys would like you to know that it's time to be prudent and wise with your thinking, your emotions, and most importantly, what you express. the prudence it is because there are conflicting energies all over, and it's just to choose wisely what belongs to you and what do not belongs to you, so you can just disregard it. I hope that makes sense. And they're talking because being prudent about what you do or feel or perceive or express or receive from the collective will help you to be assertive and to be is efficient on your light and on your pathway. I hope that resonates. Please let me know in your comment. And if you would like to integrate the energy that will help you to anchor this prudence, or anyone else that feel resonate, thank you for those hearts. I appreciate it. Imagine white light that comes and cleans away wherever confusion, and just receive what will help you to the frequency that you need to be in harmony. And this is okay. Angelic frequencies. Tia kakara kara kare. I narasa kokoba ke tiarase. I narasa korobare ti nenakete kiara varasara. Vava tekia kananere sariarete. I narasa kara korobare ke trikare kara katikane. Oh, thank you. That was joyful. I do have fairies. And I do have Andromeda energies, and I do have elementals. I do have unicorns. Okay, now 4, I think. Could you provide guidance for me as well, Jess? So more specific the question, the more specific the answer. Let me see. Let me ask. Okay, you have a beautiful aquamarine light in your aura. That's what I'm seeing. And guys are talking about protection. They're talking about being wise into what aspects of your life you open yourself. And protection comes with certain boundaries about what belongs to you and what do not serve you. So they're talking about define with consistency what you would like to manifest and how you would like your reality to be experienced. And this is the protection that they are talking about. They're talking about boundaries. They're talking about being cautious. And what they're showing me, it is like now that the eclipse is going to come, April 4, normally if you would like to see it, because it's an event, right? And an event like this will happen in another, I think it was 20 or 24 years. We use special glasses because if we don't, our eyes will be burned because of the energy that is being streamed. So those glasses represent being cautious and protecting yourself, not only by being attacked, but also with boundaries into what things you allow into yourself and what things you don't allow. So for all of us and the ones that resonate, they're talking about prudence, caution, protection, because light is going to be fade away for a few minutes during the eclipse, and then we're going to be into a shadow on earth. So that represents that the shadow wants to be seen, right? But it's not because they are winning, if that is sort of happen. It's more like they want to be visible, our wounds, our traumas, or whatever we can have, our pains, our confusion, so we can just transmute it when the light comes on. But that protection we place ourselves with the glasses is to diffuse the light, because I have seen when my door opened that it's not the darkness that attack, it's the light that is attacking the darkness. So too much light is painful. It's painful in the darkness that we can have. But when darkness and light comes in fusion and interact the rightful way, we can have balance and we can have harmony. So this is the ultimate goal. They're talking about, and I think this is general for all of us. Please write your comment if you like the question. Like, let me know if you think this is accurate for you or what you are experiencing, and type your question again if I just miss it. You're talking about contemplating. They're talking about, because we do have Mercury retrograde and then it's going to be the eclipse, kind of hold the space inside to observe what you feel, what you observe outside of you, and what it is convenient. So this precaution, it's aligned with being smart and having audacity to do and use your light into things that are going to be beneficial for you. I hope that makes sense. Let me see if I do have more questions. Oh, I do have more questions. Give me a second. Oh, Gipsy say yes. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I was accurate for you. And if you're interested in a reading, I do have many readings. You guys can go into encoderfrequency.com. Preet Inc. has a question. How to tap into these frequencies? Well, into any frequency that you would like to tap in, I think the secret is awareness. Where your attention goes, energy flows, right? So what you are paying attention, you will instantly become that. And this is how I see things in the auras. All the things I draw is because things I have seen in my dreams. Thank you so much, Soul Sister. That was a beautiful message. I deeply resonate. Thank you. Appreciated that. Let me see who else has questions. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. This is my first live that's happening here. Oh, I hope you like it. Luisa, thank you. Hi. Hello, hello. Let me see if I do have any other questions. There are... okay. Sapabesa, I think. Some guidance for my divine mission, open to receive. And namaste. Namaste for you too. Okay, you're working. Okay, the information came right away. You're working a lot with things outside of you. I hope that makes sense. It's as if all aspects of you are crashing, like gears crashing sometimes, but it's like polish the diamond in you. Let me observe and ask for more clarification. You guys were talking about using the tools that you already have, what you already know, and what you feel confident on doing, and let go or disregard any action on your behalf on things that are not for you to address. They're talking also that you're being a instructor for the path ahead. And I'm seeing a lot of material things being created. So let me ask for a conclusion. There are great things, material benefits, resources that are being configurating. This is the word that they said, for you and on behalf of you. So if you at any point feel like you are lacking or you're not in the best place, just be patient and place your attention in this moment in time, because those things are already being created in the energy level and they're coming for you. I hope that makes sense. Take a deep breath if you want to receive. Mama teki keraka sorba teniara seriara koroba teteki karaka setere saketiki ane kikiaka. You have connection with earth ancient wisdom. It comes a little Lemurian shamanics, and it was like peaceful masculine energy. Okay, something functional is asking. I'm working on these right now, so I'm fasting and staying in my Grammy and learning more about how to reject anything that isn't mine. this is the key for you. This is the key to open to your multidimensionality in the next level of yourself. So I hear good job. And it's like your guys are sharing, they're like, hey, yeah, we got this, kind of how I listen into. And this is what is key for what will come next. That is not visible for you, but you will know in a very visible sign and through your own intuition and knowing what it is, that transformation that you are already initiated and on the process on. So keep doing it that way. It's like congratulations on the part of the energy. It's like joyful for what you have accomplished. So feel proud. And I do have, oh, I never channeled those, but let's see how it comes through. Like, King and Queen from the Hive Collective. It's like ants and bees and insects, butterflies. Okay, let's see how it comes through. Zurutera seri kiara kara zura tiri kiriara zez zure zeni da teria zua zarete yazakitia ka zu zateria ka zoro bare terizia zazez zenanase. Okay, no one asked, but the justice came true. When you would like to have the bigger picture of something that you're not able to put it together, connect with the hive mind. So you are able to unify missing pieces from other aspects of you to rewrite the story of what it's seen, but also what's unseen too. Let me go with one more question. Carla, thank you so much. You always support me. I'm grateful for the ones that always supporting quarter frequency, because that way is easier to be in the feed, and this is a job that I feel blessed in. I always pray that I may have it and it always provide all I need. That way I can keep giving and connecting and growing with all of you. So thank you for that, Carla. Any message from my guys, please? How to improve my economic situation? Okay. This is something that needs to be worked from the subconscious. It's something that you know in your consciousness, in your ego, in your personality, but it's holding you back from other lifetimes or things that happen in the family around you. So if you give it permission, and whoever that would like to work in its own economic situation, let's do a language transmission with the Goddess of Fortune. The Goddess of Fortune, it is channeled into the ancient traditions, and the tale said that when you connect with her, you're gonna be very rich. The Goddess of Fortune is a deity that is a different aspect of Divine Mother. It has fairy frequencies and it looks like a ancient grandma, yes, but kind of like mystical, enchanted, and witchy, Asian alike, yes, very white, but with gold curly hair. It has like a lot of butterflies and a lot of coins, and it's like a very extravagance, kind of like in the Renaissance. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So let's connect and ask. Place your palms up to receive. Just close your eyes if you're just passing by. And let's cleanse the space first. We do have the Goddess of Fortune, Tiake Kere Koro, Ne tete sakete kariatoro baketeki nara kasaga kako baketi. Ne sayai kutu shabata saknegia katakitavata kane rata saiki gakaba. Hey and ne saga dapa kutu ne. To cleanse and wash away whatever holds you back, to be open to the infinite resources that are available for you now. The second transmission is to rectify the mindset, the energy, to be open to receive what is available for you. Place your awareness on your belly and imagine that you unlock your silver core in your belly bottom and you begin to receive and receive and receive. Liquid gold warm sensation. Bless the goddess of fortune to bless your body. Nitiki kata koro. Teseki kata kanaka kiata ki gato riti. Nesete kakete kamai nesa. To bless your aura. Neteteki kikata to say ane. Heite sakone zu de take. Ka te kiana. Janzoha zeze. Shasha titiki kaka. To bless your soul and spirit. Nata tore ke kiara sa kene kia. Hansore atia kia nara kasa. Hanti. Hafu. Te kita. Hai ki te kosofa. Ti. Jandi. Zineata sekinia. Observe the shift. The energy has been lifted. Now feel that you can just rise up. So just lift up, rise. Tia kiara ara ota enia se te ikiava, han siva. And receive into a golden shower what is available for you to receive today. Be open and acknowledge the capacity that you see, know, and acknowledge infinite abundance where before there were lack. Tia katinesa. Hey ay ne kitesa kaba. Kati ti jiti ni yuna. Nite sa kateke kahu. Heikieke. Breathe in and out and let this transmission to you be complete. Let me give you guys a minute to come back and let me show you doing these coats custom made for a store, and this is the sun, and this is encodes all the movement between the sun and the moon reflected on the eclipse and the collective currents, the plasmic lag, the solar flares, and at the same time this is a code that provides a structure. Also, it is reflected a portal that is in the solar system, and this is to shift the energy. This is meant to shift the energy, so you guys can picture it and On Monday, I'm going to post on the storyline, but also on the feed, the time. I think I will do it at 10 a.m. Arizona time, a charting transmission. If you guys would like to join me live on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook to receive the eclipse, if you guys don't have the opportunity. Let me drink a little bit of my tea, and I think I have time for one more question. So I don't overload you guys. Thank you so much. Terranova question from yesterday's session. Wonder whose spirit energy was guiding me home. Your own team of guides. Our own team of guides, they normally, it depends on the level of consciousness that we have, but what I have seen is there are sort of a system or a structure that we channel. They could have different aspects of the soul if they have been incarnated. If they are spirits, they will always look the same, and then we'll have a name assigned to make easier for us to connect. Sometimes we will have ancestors or soulmates or twin flame as guides. It depends on what we have chosen. I see when I do the soul maps that the majority of the people has 3 or 4, and in occasions you could have more. From those 3 or 4, you will have one soulmate or ancestor, someone that is physical, one type of angelic or a being from the galaxy or something, and then other 2 that will represent kind of masculine, feminine dynamic. And the roles change. We do have a guide for just healing and love. We do have a guide that is sort of the supervisor that connects with contracts and all that. And they all are going to be us in a different level from the spirit world. They are always there. And then we have others that come and go. And I do believe every light worker, that's my theory. And I say my theory because really we don't know. Whoever says that's the fixed route may be lying to you, because we're learning. This is art school, right? So in my theory, I think we are the guides of other aspects of us that are in lower frequency. So sometimes if you have nightmares or entity attacks or something, it's not random. It's gotta be because that'll benefit you. Sometimes we're assisting other aspects of ourselves, so sometimes we are erasing the timelines. But guys, we have them all the time. And it doesn't look something that's believable, but the more in the shadow you are, the more guides you have. The more sad or alone or desesperated, the more light that we will attract to assist. The thing is, we're so blocked in the shadow that we are not able to see the light. But if you say to your guides, I really want to connect, I don't know how, but show me. I'm open to go out of depression, to go out of bankruptcy or confusion or whatever you are going through. Guidance will be given to you, but sometimes we ignore them. We just bypass. And I have few tells of this. One day, I do have a twin flame that we have met 6 years ago, and we have been in and on and in and on and in and on. And in this stage, we are in a very comfortable position that we had times that we broke up, contract and everything, and then date other persons as well. So I was in one of those stages that you kind of hate and love the person. And I remember that I was complaining about him. He's doing that and that and that and that and that, and I hate it, and it's karma. And then blah, 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 blah. And then I dream about, I was in this holistic therapy place inside of Earth. It was all shadowy, but the plants glow and they had crystals that were luminescent, so it was illuminated. So it looked like a clinic. And I could see different beings, reptilians, gnomes, fairies, humans, all different beings. And I was like, oh. And then I was waiting. So I knew it was a dream, but in a way I was hooked into the story. I don't know if that happens to you. Sometimes you think something is not real. Like when you see a movie, a scary movie or something, you know it's not real, but you are so into that you got scared anyway. So I knew it was a dream, but at the same time I was in my role, right? So then it was my time, and then I entered with my therapist, and then he was a fairy guide. It looked like he had tulle, like a ballet dancer, but masculine, was so androgynous, and then had glitter all over, and like dragonfly wings, and he was just like so feminine but masculine at the same time. I don't know how to, with makeup and glow, and every time he was just move, fairy dust will spark like all over, like, and then it will sound like bells, like dee 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 dee, like chimes, like chimes. It's kind of like that. So just observing that whole little thing, and everything I was saying like, I hate him because he blah, 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 blah. And he was saying, I think it's amazing because you already know your true love. And I was like, oh yeah, right? And then I was complaining again because he doesn't reply when I want, and whatever I was upset about, normal things that normally we will fight with someone you love, right? Whether that is a partner or a friend or anything. And he was saying, yes, but he's teaching you to be patient. I think that's so beautiful and marvelous. And I was just like, oh yeah, I'm learning that, right? So everything I was saying that it was bad, he was finding another perception in which I was shifting and saying, oh yes, I think I'm very lucky, right? So at the end, I leave like super positive, and I was saying like, I got this is so good. And then I had like a rainbow glow, and I remember that when I leave, I was all living like glitter all over, right? And then I woke up and I said, God, we just have one piece of the story, but there are many stories that are unseen, but it's just because we're not aware. So today, if you feel guided, every time you see something that you dislike, whether that is the news, the economy, something that's happening in your life, something that you see on the feed in your life while you are driving, or anything that arises, remember to look something positive that could happen, not because of that, but maybe in your life, because just the fact that we'll have few minutes of darkness during the eclipse, it doesn't mean we're in darkness. This is just an illusion. Look how illusions are. This is the moon and this is the sun, but they will look exactly the same just for a few seconds. And for those few seconds or minutes, we'll have shadow on some part of Earth, like where I am in the States, but it will feel as if it's night, but it isn't. So this is how illusions are. Illusions, we think, we believe because of something that we see, but it's not true. In its whole truth, it's only true from the part that I am seeing it. But there are more things happening that we are not aware of, because we cannot have more darkness than light. That's not true. The fact that we have light and shadow in 50-50 all the time, whether we know it or not, it doesn't mean it's not there. That tells us that there is a divine process, there is a divine order going through, whether I know it or you know it or not. So trust the path you are walking on, because otherwise this life feels like hell. but we are in charge of finding things in life that are sparkle and glitter, not because we avoid or ignore things that are wrong or shouldn't happen. It's not about that. It's not about faking it because this is trendy right now. We're not illusionists, we're magicians, and a real magician will be true in its own magic. An illusionist just fakes it out, right? This is not about being fake, this is about being true. So it's okay to honor your shadow. It's okay to say, yes, I'm not okay. I feel like that, but I will find the way one day. I'll find the answer. If you really don't know how to, look for help. Where you are, say a friend, I need to talk to someone, right? I need an advice. Look for a meditation. There are a lot of things online so you can help yourself. But it's also helpful to have your own crew and people that will support you. You don't need 1, 2, 10, 15. 1 or 2 persons that allow themselves to be with you in your darkness and said, I trust in you, that it's enough and it's okay. Thank you for joining me here. Remember that I'm going to be live Monday at 10 a.m. Arizona time. In the solar eclipse together, I will channel light language. It will be like a meditation, probably like 30 or 40 minutes because my transmissions tend to be powerful. So if you would like to join me, then just be aware of it. If you're not subscribed to my email list, I'm gonna send an email list with all the information already. If you would like to support me, like and share, comment, and if also would like to check on my services, go into encoderfrequency.com and see what's available for you. I'm working on a unicorn Reiki course, and I will let you know when that is ready. I couldn't answer to you, but I am going to do another live next week, next Thursday at the same time. Have a beautiful rest of your day and see you guys Monday, 10 a.m. live channeling the sun and earth for the eclipse. Thank you all. Bye-bye.